morning. You love me some idiots, man. She the devil, she the bad little bitch, she a rebel. Hello? Oh shit, y'all can hear me. Oh shit, I got my headset working. Do do do. Do 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 do. 45, 42. Do do do. Okay. I can't believe I got my headset working on that motherfucker. I'm gonna do like it's in the morning. Call it Paul of a sport. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. I'm back. Man, I thought I lost my headset. I was. I'm glad to be back, y'all. In the land of Ooh, baby. I was just months without a damn headset. That's some bullshit on the stick. Months without a headset. Couldn't talk. Nothing. But I'm back in black. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching me on my Twitch, on my Twitch, subscribe, man. Show some fucking love in the morning. Charlie Murphy in the morning. Show your motherfucking love. Give me love too, shit. Charlie Murphy. I know it's been a while since I spoke in a game. Me gaming. It's something else. Man, Trying to get some more subscribers, man. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, show your love. If you need love too, that bullshit. You gotta be stupid, man. That's like, why are you playing this good ass game? Well, one, I'm gonna say this. Look, for the people who follow me, thank you for making me affiliate. And I know I'm not getting a lot of tips, man. I need some tips. Or they call it biddies. Need some biddies. Which that's what I'm trying to get, man. Because if y'all want me to do this full time, I'll do it full time. Y'all just gotta get me out there. The more you put me out there, the more I do. Because you know, I'm doing this. I ain't doing it just for myself. I'm doing it for y'all. Because I know there's people that watch me on my other channel, and they did what I had to say. Now I'm on here gaming. Because I want to take this channel farther than what you see. Like, I just don't want to just see him game. Like I said before, I want to do what G4 used to do. I remember when G4 used to do Comic-Con, VidCon, like Comic-Con, E3. I want to do that. I just don't want to be another streamer that's going to sit here and game all day. Like, dude, I want to do things that some streamers don't do. Some streamers just, like, look, man, there's some streamers that'll just go around the world and stream it. Anybody that's a well-known content creator can do that. Anybody that's a well-known content creator can go out there and get on that damn and stream something, and they be sitting up there, oh, I'm going to Thailand, this and that and the other. Anybody can do that. Anybody can fucking do that. Me, I want to be different. If I'm going to VidCon or Comic-Con or E3, shit like that, I want to take y'all with me. I was like, because I'm not going to do like some of these content creators do. Like, look, I'm going to say this. I'm going to give props to Adam Da Wookie. If I say, what does Adam Da Wookie got to do with this? I loved Adam Da Wookie. God rest his soul. I loved Adam Da Wookie's content. And the reason why I liked his content, because he wasn't flashy. That's why I liked his content, because he wasn't flashy. That's what made me like his content, because he didn't go out there and wear expensive ass clothes. He wasn't on a fucking yacht. And he wasn't doing all this flashy shit. And that's what made me like his content. This man went to sites where they did movies. He went to places where, like, one of my favorite ones he probably did was probably, I think, Beetlejuice. I think he went to, where they did Beetlejuice. I think he did one, yeah, I think he did. And I was like, man, I like so many places he went. And he was the only, and I give him props for this. I give this man more respect than I give any other YouTube creators or any streamer respect for. This man went to Disney. This man went to Disney down in Florida. Went into a section where it was blocked off because Disney has a thing where they'll shut down half their park that they're not using. Like abandoned side of the park. Like they'll have this, like, that's one thing I don't get about Disney. You got this big ass park. This big old park. And you shut down an area. You don't go over there and fix it up or use it for something else. You pretty much leave it like it is and go on to the next project. No. That's wasted money. That's wasted money. If I had a park like Disney down in Florida, and there was a section of the parks that was blocked off and abandoned, I would have took some of that money and went over there to that abandoned park. I said, all right, we're going to put this here, we're going to put that there. We're going to do this shit up because, you know, people come to see magic and only half the people get to see the magic. You can't sit there and have a big house. You can't sit there and have a big house and people wants to see the house. You can find them into a small room. You got this big old house. That's how you got a big 10 room house. bring people over. And them people sitting up there say, oh yeah, I love the house. Oh, I wonder if I could take it to. And you say, no, we're just going to go to this small room. And that's it. They want to see what the house looks like. But you can find them into this small room. That's how Disney does it. You got this big ass house, but you're confining people to one area. You blocked off everything that you forgot. If I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done that. If I was doing that, if I had a park like it, and I had several areas that's been abandoned, I'd take some of that money. I say, hey, this ride's been shut down. We gonna move that ride over there where we not to an area we not using, but we gonna hook that side up so everybody can go to it. Big as that park is, no area should be abandoned. Nothing. I shouldn't have to spend $500 on a damn ticket for myself, or possibly $4,000 on the ticket for me and my family just to go to one area, and that's it. But Adam DeWoo beat the odds. He went to the abandoned side of the damn park. Disney found out. Disney said, you are banned from the park. Adam DeWoo found the damn loophole and got that ass. And he got unbanned. That's why I give that man respect, because he beat the odds on Disney. He beat the odds on, like, look, I paid my ticket like everybody else, but he just got him. He just pretty much got that ass, pretty much. He pretty much dogged that ass out with that. But, I give him props. But like I said, if I get out there, man, I wanna do more than that. I wanna do like something like what Adam DeWoo did, but I can't copy what's already been done. He already did his thing, man, and showed the world, hey, man, there's more to life than flashy shit, man. There's more to life than flashy shit, because there's more to life than flashy shit. There's people out there doing content going around the world. It's like, ooh. And I'm sitting at home watching your goofy ass going around the world and I can't go. Well, I want to watch somebody go around the world in 80 days, and then which I want to do. But that's the problem. I can't sit there and go around the world and then show people, look what I'm doing. That's flashing. That's flashing too much money. That's too much money. That's flashing too much money. And me, I'd rather, hey, if I'm going to go somewhere, you going to come with me. I'm not going to sit here and go around the world in 80 days and then I can't bring my Padawans with me because, because one thing is, even though you might not have the money to go to these places, and I had the money, I'm going to bring you with me, because one thing is, why not share the wealth? Why not share the love? Why not show people that, hey man, you just like everybody. I'm like everybody else. You gonna come with me. I ain't gonna sit there and go around the world in 80 days and not bring my people. That's all it is. People want some of these motherfuckers do that. I'm not gonna do some of these motherfuckers do. And I was talking to a buddy of mine. I told him, I said, I said, if I ever get out there, there's one thing I won't do is do what some of these content creators do, is sit up there and buy a building and don't do nothing with it. But he's telling me they're investing their monies in themselves. I said, no, you're not really invested. To me, you're not. Because if you put a building, if you buy a building and you put stuff in that building, but you making it to a business and you out and about doing content and you ain't watching your money, you sit there and say, hey, I got somebody watching my money. No, you need to watch them that's watching your money, because they can pocket your money you left holding the bag. That's why one thing I won't do shit like that. I don't want to buy a building and then I'm off somewhere else doing content and I get fucked out of money or somebody gets hurt. And the first thing is, where was you at when all this happened? You got to tell, I was in Florida, but your company's in California. Why was you in Florida when this was going on? If somebody get hurt or you get stuck with a bag, man, you get stuck going to jail, and that's on you. I know when y'all upload this, I know some of y'all gonna be like, you got a point. I know I got a fucking point, cause I don't do what they do. I don't do goofy shit. I don't do goofy shit like it. Cause one thing is, it's not me. It's not my DNA. It's not who the Wookie is. I don't do goofy shit where people can do stupid shit like it. I don't do shit like it. Like, like look at Nina. I do think Nina is an attractive woman, but the shit she's done, I do not agree with. I don't agree with some of the stuff. I'm not talking bad about the woman. I said some of the stuff she's done, I don't agree with. And I did this on my other channel, talked about it. It's like, look, if the things she's did, if I would have did some of the things she's did, I would have been kicked off Twitch. I would have lost everything. And people, I think some people, some YouTubers brought it up about that. It's like, yeah, this one Twitch streamer did the same thing. He got permanently banned off of Twitch. I said, well, that's messed up. But which he has a lawsuit against Twitch. If Twitch is listening, he does have a lawsuit. Because one thing is, here's the deal. Let me break it down like a fraction. Okay, both content creators, Nina and this other content creator, did the same thing. They stole something from a store. He stole from Walmart, she stole from Target. Both of them stole. He gets permanently banned from Twitch. She gets banned for a week. Now he can come back and say, well, it was unjustified that I get permanently banned, but she get only banned for a week. Why did she get only banned for a week? Because she a female? Is it because she a female? Is it because she's Asian? It's got to be something. You just can't ban one person. You don't ban one person permanently, but you can't ban the other. Which I say, because one thing is I can't run a company. I can't sit there and be like, okay, I'm banning this person, but the other person can stay. If both of them did wrong, both of them did wrong. That's how it goes. Both of them did wrong. You just can't bring one back. It's like reliving that whole hot tub thing. It's like reliving that shit all over again. You probably sitting up and saying, what hot tub thing? What was it, a few years ago, a lot of females will have an inflatable hot tub in their house, and they'll be in their bikinis, and they'll be sitting off in it, and then they don't get touched. But if a man did that shit, he'll get banned real quick off the bat. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You're leaving yourself wide open. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that, and you can't sit there and do that to a man and not do that to a woman. Doesn't matter if the girl brings in more money or not. You got to be fair, because if you don't, you're giving this other person to file a lawsuit, which he does have a lawsuit if he wants to file suit. If somebody takes the stream and takes it back to him and he hears this shit, yeah, man, you do have a lawsuit because Twitch banned you permanently for stealing out of a store, but not Nina Lynn. She did the same thing, and she got to stay. That is a discrimination lawsuit against Twitch itself. Now, Twitch can do two things to fix this. Bring him back and let him stream, or get rid of Lynn too. Because you can't do tit for tat. You feel me? You can't do tit for tat. You can't sit there and you can't have TOS, which means terms of service, and then turn around and be like, these are the rules, you gotta abide by it. If you don't, you off the site. No, you can't. bent the rules for one person and then not bend the rules for the other person. Because it just makes it look bad for the company. And that's how it is. That's how I see it. And that's how it is. There's going to be people that's going to agree with me saying he's got a point. There's going to be people that's going to agree with me. It's like, well, you're right. Tit for tat. You can't do one without the other. And I suspect that you're not going to reap the repercussions. You gotta do what's right, man. You can't sit there and shoot yourself in the own fucking foot. Not suspect that nobody's gonna give a fuck. I know some of y'all gonna be like, damn, he got a part. And then somebody gonna argue with that. Well, we love Nina Lynn. I ain't say nothing bad about Nina Lynn. I'm just saying it's not right that she got away with something the other guy didn't. It should be treated fairly. If he did wrong, if both of them did wrong, both of them should pay the consequences. Not just one, but both of them. You can't have rules and then you break the rules for one person, not break the rules for the other person. See, that's where people could file lawsuits. People could file a whole bunch and run to the media and say, this site is unfair, this site, this and that and the other under the sun. And that's how it is. You're giving these people a chance to file a lawsuit against one or against you because, I meant to say Twitch. You're giving them the right to file a lawsuit against you because how you treated them. It's not about, well, our terms of service. They're going to use that terms of service against you in the court of law. They're going to look at it as, okay, you let this person, okay, this person was streaming and she stole some items and he did the same thing, but he got banned from your site, but she didn't. Why? Why did she didn't get banned just as well as he did? And that's going to be the question. You can't say, well, if, ands, buts, da-da-da-da-da. And it's not all about because they bringing money. In the eyes of the law, they're going to look at it as like, well, since you let her back on after a week, you need to let him back on after a week. And every day that he is not brought back is a day you have to pay him on the lost wages that he missed on not streaming. You probably number thinking, damn, Wookie, how you know this shit? I paid attention, man. There's always a loophole in these terms of service. I tell you this, it's the same with James Charles. It's the same with YouTube. Now, if YouTube is sitting up there letting James Charles talk to little boys, and they come out and they say, well, James Charles asked for nude pics and this and that, and I do the same thing, but YouTube kicks me off their platform, kicks me off their platform, then I can take that right down to the courthouse and say, hey, they got a guy that does makeup on YouTube. He talks to kids too. I'm not saying I do that. I'm just saying, for example. And I'm back to the example. It's like there's a guy that's on YouTube. He talks to underage kids, and YouTube doesn't do nothing about it, and I get kicked out. See, that's a lawsuit. Anything when you let these big, well-known content creators get away with, you're opening up a door to file for a lawsuit. You open up a door where anybody can file a lawsuit, which these platforms don't understand. I wouldn't do that just because they're bringing in money for you. That doesn't matter when it comes down to it. If they got the evidence to back up the claim to show that, hey, these people are doing this and I did the same thing. I got punished, but they didn't, and the evidence still there. Just because you take it down doesn't mean, look, I always told people, be careful what you say and do, because the internet's your smoking gun. If you posting up on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, all that shit, once you post up on these platforms, somebody's got a hold of it somewhere. Which means they gonna take whatever you post up and put it somewhere else. And they gonna and it's gonna be shown that you did something dirty. It's not gonna be whatever. There's no excuse of it. Once you do it, man, it's out there, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, or no way to get around it. Once you put it out there, it is fucking out there.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pimp's in the crib.